Nowadays, $300 can't buy you much. Like, why did adulting get buff when we became adults? But no, it's time to fight back.
Fight back, nigga! Fight back, nigga! Fight back!
Today I'll show you $300 can buy you a gaming PC. This PC was part of my flipping PCs till I make 10K challenge, and it's currently being sold. She isn't the flashiest, no RGB fans or any other major selling points, but the price is nice. I consider this the eSporter exploiter. The eSporter exploiter. The eSporter exploiter. This guy can handle the esportiest of esports like Fortnite and even Marvel Rivals, which would be great for a kid or PC version.
Are you looking for something?
Is there something I should be looking for?
Disclaimer. You can spend more in some areas, less in others, depending on the aesthetic changes you want to make. This isn't to persuade you to copy me step by step, but simply educate you on how you can utilize used parts to put together a budget build.
Now let's go. Now for the spectacles. For the CPU, I got a Ryzen 5 1600, 6 cores, 12 threads. You know we love them cores. CPU is clocked at 3.2 gigahertz, which provide us some hertz. This cooler is ID cooling for $20. These coolers are usually my go-to. I didn't have a black one to match the build, so I just threw a white one in. Now for the GPU. GPU is a 1060, 3 gigabyte. I accidentally purchased this thinking it was an 8 gigabyte of VRAM, so this is the shrimpiest part of the build, but it's not about the size, it's the motion in the ocean. Remember that, little bro. RAM is 16 gigabytes of DDR4, easy, nothing too exciting, plenty of options like Amazon, Newegg, and anywhere that traps PC parts. Storage is just silicone power 512 gigabyte M.2 to store all your mod menus. I know you're not good at games, so you probably use mods, so you could probably upgrade that if you need to. Power supply 600 watt EVGA. Now we over whooping on the wattage. Do your homework on over whooping on wattage.
Bro, now you over whooping me, bro.
Motherboard is a B550. Got this off AliExpress. Motherboards are going through a crisis right now. They're harder to find than fatherboards. But if you can find one for a good price, get it. I know some of these parts are outdated, but that's not why we're here. We're here because for $300, you probably could build a gaming PC and it'll work. So I'm jumping into Fortnite to test the performance. Here are the settings I use, DirectX 11, not 12. I don't know why I did that, but you could probably use 12 anyway since it's there. But let's see what happens. Okay, as you can see, without performance mode, it's not the best, but I mean, getting about close to 90 frames, 80 frames is obviously playable, more than 60. I didn't have average FPS on, so I don't know what the average FPS was. And this clip right here, you get, I lagged, bro. I lagged. Look, see, lag. I mean, I shot, but I lagged it. Anyway, here's the performance mode settings. As you can see, everything's everything. And immediately huge difference. I turned on average FPS, as you can see. On average, I'm getting 100. I'm really getting more than 100, getting close to 180, but we can go based off average. Got an assist in solos. I don't know how that works, but yeah, it's running pretty smooth. And this point, I just didn't care anymore. I was just trying to get out of the game, and yeah, tack to the face. All right, jumping over to Apex, averaging 118. Not an Apex player, but I know a lot of people play this game, so I always test it to show in my benchmarks. Even though I'm averaging 118, you can see it's some points is well above 118. And here's a great finisher and this great transition coming your way. Boom, Marvel Rivals. So Marvel Rivals, it's a newer game a lot of people are playing. As you can see, average FPS 108. I had no clue what I was doing. It's literally my first time playing this game. I tested it for the culture. So I switched over characters just to go do the same thing and die. Had no idea what this game was. If you're watching and you know what this is, you feel free to comment below. Thought I got my first kill there, was not my first kill in fact. Almost got a kill there, but in fact did not. Now my pros for this build is it's affordable, runs esports games well, and can be upgraded. The cons are its older parts, limited storage, and no RGB, which all kind of can be upgraded and fixed in the end. So how good is a $300 gaming PC? It depends. Although this build is outdated, it still plays games pretty well. If you want a PC but don't want to break the bank, this is a great option for you. You can always spend a little more to upgrade parts here and there, like the CPU or GPU. You could spend like extra 25 for the CPU or extra 50 for the GPU and get even better performance. So to answer my question, I'd say it's good enough. If you made it this far in the video, I have a series where I flip PCs until I make 10K. And this PC was featured in episode 1. If you want to check it out, I'll link it both up top and somewhere in the description. I've had this PC for a couple weeks, so hopefully it sells soon. But if not, do I have to tell you? Oh, shit. Hold on, one sec. But if not, do I have to tell you? GG, let's go with you.